Hello, everybody. And yes, this is the last episode of Mage Identity Crisis. The episode is ominously titled Imitations of Hell. This is a mature game. It covers mature topics. Remember to check in with yourself and calibrate. There are some specific warnings I'm going to put out about the content of tonight. It's going to involve some supernatural gore. There might be strange happenings of that sort of nature. It will contain references to religion, especially to Catholic beliefs, imagery, and symbolism. Harm to animals. There may be references to animal sacrifice for magical purposes, but we won't linger on it too long, don't worry. And harm to self. Blood magic may be used, but we're going to limit it to cut palms, poke fingers, etc., etc. Nothing too intense. So, once again, use your own judgment and take care of yourself before we delve into it. And so let's begin the final episode of Mage Identity Crisis, Imitations of Hell. Oscar Wilde wrote, "We are each our own devil, and we make this world our hell." That's true for the mages in the world of darkness in a way that Mr. Wilde probably didn't intend to mean. Mages are punished most by their own hubris or by the hubris of others. The will to change reality is balanced by the fact reality can fight back, sometimes in chilling and horrific ways. Some of them can even be called imitations of hell. When we left the Cabal, they had discovered a gateway into such a realm of torment, a gash in reality leading to a paradox realm that was created decades ago. A paradox realm whose lord was the Crimson Judge, a paradox spirit that was hunting down and draining the minds of the mages of Montreal one by one. Deciding this had to stop, the Cabal wisely, decided to enter the realm and try to bring it to a close. The Cabal now find themselves in an endless city of ruined and blackened cathedrals and churches, where the streets of asphalt, cobblestone, and dirt crisscross erratically underneath a red-tinted sky. In the center, they can see a mountain, and upon that mountain, a dark church that dwarfs all the others, a great domed basilica that shines from within with a red fiery light. A cold wind blows here, sounding like whispers as it goes through the ruins. This is the scene that you have arrived in quite suddenly, having stepped through or been pushed through the portal.
Well, if we didn't fuck up, we got the second best thing.
I mean, look at this place. Look at that church. We're going to have to go to that church. You know that.
Oh, without question.
Cue the Sisters of Mercy.
Okay.
This kind of is like a weird dream fascination for some people, right? To be at a place like this. These dark cathedrals. I don't know, it's almost poetic.
That's a word for it.
You'd be the one to find beauty in this place.
Okay.
This looks to me like the kind of place that you see only in horror movies.
Yeah, no, if I see a Cenobite, I'm running. Fuck that.
Yep. Imagine being stuck in this place for however long the fucking guy was in here, though. Drive me crazy, too.
Yeah, no, there is a non-zero chance that what is left of that man's brain is grilled cheese. So, Storyteller, is there a path forward to this horrifying facsimile of St. Peter's Basilica?
You can judge by the streets if this place does operate by Euclidean geometry, that you could travel the streets and use this. It's hard to miss this mountain. It's not far away. That is in the center of this particular place.
Something tells me that if
Paradox realms are strange. They are built to punish people who think reality is optional.
Great. Awesome. So nobody wander off, and Bellamy will point to the Nightmare Church. I would bet the vast majority of my paycheck that is our heading.
Only we brought our brooms.
Forrest jumps in, who clearly has wandered off. This place fucking sucks.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. I went over there while you guys were talking. There's nothing. Like, this is wild.
Yeah. Tell you one thing, though. I'm pretty sure there's not nothing. I'm pretty sure there's something. In fact, I'm pretty sure there's a whole lot of something, and I'm pretty sure we're going to meet it sooner rather than later. So, I am going to pick a direction, let's say this one, and start walking.
Are you walking towards the basilica?
Yeah, trying as best as I can.
Yeah, I am following close behind.
Yep, same.
Ian, is Forrest following this movable feast?
Yeah, no, he's following, but it's not like I for some reason, like, he's very, like, he's nervous and he's scared, but he's not like Scooby-Dooing behind everybody. He's like,
the fuck?
like,
Just rubbernecking it the whole time.
pretty much, but he's following.
So your first time at the Louvre, buddy?
I don't make it a habit of jumping into paradox realms, okay? I'm trying to make sure I keep my head on the swivel.
Forrest, you pass the ruined facade of what looks like a Gothic cathedral with its large pointed arch doorways with the doors busted in, surrounded by a mosaic of carved angels and saints. Most of their faces worn away with time, rain. Does it rain here? How decay works here is, questionable. Maybe it was created this way. But you notice something because you look away and you look back and you were absolutely positive they weren't all looking at you the first time you looked at them.
They're looking at me now. Oh, absolutely not. Okay, now he's moving a little closer to the group.
You know what I'm thinking, though? I'm looking at this place, and I'm like, this is the place that got built to punish that feller. Wondering what it would look like if they were to build a place to punish me. And I'm thinking about what that place would be like. And I'm starting to get nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry if I
like
put that
that.
thought into all your head.
I don't like that.
Yep.
I don't like any of that.
right there in the forefront of my mind.
Thank you. Thank you.
Stay puft marshmallow man. Stay puft marshmallow man. Stay puft marshmallow man. Stay puft marshmallow man.
Wet socks.
You enter into what could be best described as a great square. In the center is a towering statue of an angel, its arms stretched towards the red tinted sky, its wings folded behind it. It has an expression of lament on its face as it stands upon its pedestal. Walking past it, you can see what seems to be some grand stairwell up the mountain.
Okay, this is great.
Is this an angel that we recognize? Like, is this like a Michael or something like that, or is it just like a
Michael,
angelic
Raphael, Uriel.
It's if you're getting very specific, of course, the Wiccan and or the Hermetic are the ones that are well versed in Catholicism. This is Uriel.
Of course it is. Fucking
You know, the
Catholics,
angel
man.
of light and wisdom.
They imprisoned in here too.
I hope not.
One thing we haven't talked about though is what we're going to do when we find whatever we find here.
I mean, we need to either get him out or get him to repent, right?
Yeah, whoever made this whole thing, we need to get them to make it right.
It's about that time. Are you proceeding forward past
Yes.
this angelic statue? It's about
Reluctantly.
that time there's the sound of cracking stone,
Oh, fuck.
and the face of the angel turns, its eyes snapping open, and looks at the four of you. Its arms and wings still seem frozen like stone, but it looks at you.
Anyone speaking Okian?
I don't think we should engage with it.
I'm with Forrest on this one.
I speak every tongue of
Great.
man and beast. The voice comes not quite from the angel, but from everywhere at once.
We should have stayed home.
And what is your function here, good sir? Is it guardian, guide, enlightener, perhaps?
Do you seek a Virgil in your quest, Dante?
Well, I fortunately didn't pull up MapQuest, so we're a little bit lost. Or rather, not lost, but we don't know where we're going. So, if you have any words of wisdom to share, I think we'd be takers.
You seek wisdom, but not judgment.
We seek to set to rights what has been upended.
I will give you this wisdom before I serve my purpose. Find out who the judge is truly here.
Okay.
And now I must beg your forgiveness.
Oh no.
Dear.
Like it.
I start backpedaling.
Yep. No. I am honestly. I am behind Forrest.
Yeah.
You can dispense with the formalities. We're not going to be staying here very long, so we wouldn't want to put you out. I think we can probably just...
The angel's wings unfold with the sound of cracking stone.
Yeah, that's
Felix?
not working, guys.
Felix?
It's not working.
Okay.
Felix.
That's not working.
Everybody, go.
Yeah.
Now go? Run.
I'm going. Yes, I'm going to do something while this is happening. And I don't know if it'll work, but we're going to try. I'm going to use my time sphere. And if I'm looking correctly, I think I saw somewhere I have the ability to kind of pause time here. Yes, time 3, speed/slow time.
Yes.
I would like to, just in the area of where this creature is beginning to move itself, I would like to slow that area to give us a chance to book it.
All right. What are you doing to make this happen in your paradigm, in your way of doing magic?
I think it's kind of what you might expect for this kind of power where it's very, like Jean Grey, using like outstretching the hands, and just you see a circle of weird warp in the area where she is concentrating.
All right. Give me an Arete roll. And you do have paradox coins.
Okay. Yes, that gives me 2 extra dice, correct?
That's correct.
Here, I am going to use one of those paradox coins. 1, 3, 6. Okay, let's see how many successes we get. Ooh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 successes.
You see, and it's a visible sort of wall of slowed time that emanates from you and hits the angel and envelops it. And you can see it stop in mid-launch off of the pedestal. And then you realize it's not quite stopped, but it is moving slowly.
I just picture that like slow-mo movement. Yeah.
But it is slowly moving faster and faster. As if your distortion of time is very powerful, but is not permanent.
Well, I've given us a couple of seconds at least. So let's make haste.
Book.
Where
I
are you
believe, is the
running?
phrase.
Are you running forward or backward?
Forward.
Forrest, you were backpedaling. Are you going forward or backward?
I fully turned around and like have gone in an opposite direction.
So are you going away from the big church, or that's the question?
We cannot hear you. You just muted
You're muted.
yourself.
You're muted, baby.
All right. So my thought was the church was in front of us, and like the angel was like over here.
No. The angel was standing in the square between you and the stairs leading up to the basilica.
Okay.
So,
I'd like to retcon that and like.
sure.
Are we all like running through this?
We gotta get to the church, my guy.
Okay, fine. I'm following the group. Sorry, I was reading my powers to see what I could do to help.
Can't imagine why you'd be assessing your ability to engage in mystical violence at this moment. So,
More so like defense.
the best defense. So, you are running past this angelic statue as quick as you can to head for the stairs.
I would like, as we're running and as coming around the corner, I would like to use Correspondence 1 that can, says that using that perception, I can estimate distance between objects and to intuitively find a direction, etc., etc. So I would like to use it to try and guide us a little bit in our headlong rush towards where we wanted to go, if this is something that this will do.
You want a mystical compass of sorts, your own
yes.
personal map quest.
Exactly.
Roll Arete Div 4. I won't even put you under a penalty for the fact you're running while you're doing this.
You were saying you were not the face of mercy earlier, but you told me.
I might not be merciful, but I am fair.
Remind me the target.
Difficulty 4.
Okay, I have 3 successes.
The stairs are indeed the path up to the basilica. You are not being led astray. The stairs, as you launch yourself up them, are a good 20 feet apart, or wide. And regularly, there are statues of what could have been saints, what might be angels, various people in the various flowing garbs of religiosity as you steadfastly run up the stairs.
Yep.
Their heads turn to look at you as you run past, each and every one.
We're heading in the right direction. Keep going. Keep going.
I'm not stopping for love or money, Storyteller. I'm telling you that shit right now.
Do not collect $200.
Nah, but I'm pass and go.
I will look over my shoulder to see if that thing's coming at us.
That thing is no longer on the pedestal. You're about halfway up the mountain, running out of breath.
I look up.
Oh.
Wise. A large winged figure is silhouetted against the red tinted sky, its wings and its blade stretched out.
Death from above.
Is it still stone?
Probably.
Okay. I don't know if I can do this. I'd like to focus on the area that it's flying around, more specifically the air, because I don't even think it is air that's around it, and I want to shift that matter to where it's almost sludge-like, slowing it down some more.
You can definitely do that. That would be a difficulty 5. Roll your arete. And what is Forrest doing to do this?
He takes a small satchel that has Red River clay in it, but it's dry, and he takes, I would say, like a tablespoon's worth, and he eats it, and he spits it on the ground, or he spits it in his hands as he points that in the direction of the surrounding atmosphere around the guardian angel.
Roll arete.
I'd like to use a paradox token.
Burning through those. Go for it.
Yeah, we got to.
Yep,
So that
we
gives
got
me
to.
That gives us an additional 2, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Heard. 1, 2, 3. Oh God, 5 successes. I got 2 5s, an 8, a 9, and a 7. Let's roll. Let's roll.
The air becomes as mud around the angel. You can see it struggling to move through it as you've erected basically a shield around it of air, of solidified air, if such a thing is possible. Good thing you're in a paradox realm, because this is very not coincidental.
Ugh. That should get us enough time. I don't know how long, and it's just trying to huff it, like move it up. Knees to chest.
Knees to chest.
You reach the summit, struggling for breath. You have just climbed a mountain of stairs. You definitely put in your cardio today. When you see the basilica, it is a large building with 4 branches coming off of a central hub, each of equal size. A large dome is on top of it. statuary all around it of various states of decay, and a red light emanating from within. It's fiery and flickering and strange. There's a giant iron door facing you with a honor guard of statues leading up to it. And it is about this time that you hear a voice booming from all directions. It is unwise to stand in the way of an agent of God. And the angel lands behind y'all, putting you between the basilica and it. The stone cracks underneath its feet. It has a blade made of tarnished bronze in its hands, easily 10, 12 feet tall.
Nope.
You do.
I mean, is God even really in this place?
Do you say
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I do.
Oh no.
Hell yeah.
The angel lifts its sword and says, "You will know God by his wrath." You should really roll Dex plus Athletics right now, Bleak.
Oh,
I was like, all of this?
No, these things happen.
These things happen.
I will go ahead and we have paradox coins left.
Yes.
I'll go ahead.
Yep. Every roll we've made so far, we're just pulling in.
Target's still 4?
Yes.
Yeah, I got 3 successes.
No, target for this would be 6, sorry.
6, I got 2 successes.
Oh.
Allow me to allow myself to spend a willpower to reroll my failures.
Yes.
I can also potentially do something.
Ooh. I got a 10 and another 6 out of that, so that's 4 successes. The 10 explodes
go.
or
Back up.
just...
Only if you have a specialty.
I do not have a special, so 4 successes.
Unfortunately, that does not beat this creature's 5 successes.
God damn it.
It launches itself forward on its wings, moving with strange lightness for a creature of stone. It takes its sword and it lunges forth, point forward. You take 3 points of 3 levels of damage as it pierces your gut.
Oh. Damn it.
It knocks you to the ground and spins its blade as if to bring it fully down upon you.
Oh shit.
Did you want to do something, Laura, or am I doing something?
What would y'all like to react to this?
Okay.
Let's start with Iris.
Oh shit. As this happens, I am gonna try to help Felix. I run up and grab him and try to pull him away from this blade in the best way that I can.
All right. You are going to be assisting him to get away.
Yes.
Roll Dex plus Athletics to get over to him quickly and grab him.
3, 4. Let's see. Okay. 2 successes.
All right, you run up and start dragging Felix away from the descending blade. Bellamy, what are you doing?
Okay, so I'm looking at the combination that I have between Prime and Life.
Mm-hmm.
It says that I can potentially combine things to make either a weapon or an attack.
You can create a holy weapon, a blessed weapon, yes.
Yeah.
You can also alter your physical form to create living weapons. If you invest them with Prime, they do aggravated damage.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not super beefy because I didn't prepare to be the fighter in this fucking chronicle. This is what happens when I go against type, kids. I should have just been the beefcake.
I don't think anyone made it.
However, how would we feel about a shield? Like Captain America style?
Now, to give you a hint, that is possible. The other possibility is that with Life 3, which I believe you have.
I do. I've got Life 3 and Prime 2.
Prime 2, you can boost your physical stats, and you can have a war form.
Were you a brick all along and you didn't know it?
Yeah,
Do
apparently.
Do it.
Vibes, fuck it, we ball. Okay. So I think Bellamy sees this. Listen, she's basically a pagan and understands the damage that the Catholic Church has done to her and her ilk, because she's got this little thing called past lives.
Mm-hmm.
So every once in a while, she remembers the smell of bonfire and burning flesh and burning cotton and the screams of people who swore they were innocent. And I think in the moment, she realizes where she is, what that means, and the fact that, well, Paradox isn't exactly going to snap back in its own realm. So suddenly up against this vengeful angel that holds the might and fire of the Almighty God is a raven-winged goddess of death.
Roll Erte, and I would heavily suggest you use one of those Paradox coins.
Oh, I'm gonna.
To alter your form.
I'm gonna. What's my target?
For every success you get, your difficulty is 6.
Can I?
Every success you get to add to your physical traits 1 dot. Any of the physical traits you want.
Okay.
You can spend quintessence to lower that difficulty.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll spend a quintessence.
What's up, Forrest?
I'd like to help.
How would you even conceive of what she is doing?
I don't know. But I don't know what she's doing, but I know that she's focusing on doing something, and I want to provide a distraction to help.
You want to distract the angel?
Yes.
All right, we'll handle that
I
distraction once we handle Bellamy's transformation.
Okay. I was like, I don't know, because the how I think is interesting.
Hold on, I'm also trying to see how many fucking Paradox coins I've got left. Oh my god. Chat, I'm stressed.
We want higher stakes, Matt.
I know.
Okay, I've got, I mean, I think I've got 2 left. From what I'm reading, I've got 2 left.
Yes.
Can I use both of them?
Oh shit. Ooh.
Sure, why not? Fuck it, we ball.
Listen,
And that's
we're
it.
at
That's the
endgame,
last of
my
it.
dude.
No
If
more.
you're willing to give up all your Paradox coins in the first encounter,
True.
who am I to say no?
True.
Listen,
The first
Okay.
encounter, he says.
Caveat. Is this something that I could hold on to?
Your
Or is this going to be a
paradox
one and
point?
done? No, my form, my war form.
Oh, you can hold on to it for at least a scene.
At least a scene.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Just going to use the one. God damn it. I can't see with these fucking glasses on. Okay. I got 2 10s and then 2 regular successes. So the 10s explode.
The 10s explode.
Okay, so that's 1, 2. Technically, that puts me at 6, I believe.
Oh, Jesus.
And then another 10, so I think that puts me at 7.
If you roll 10, if you
It
roll another 10, that also
explodes again.
explodes.
You roll again.
Oh, I just rolled a single 10.
Yes, every 10 you roll explodes.
Oh, fuck. Okay. So that's 7.
Keep
That
going.
is 8 total. 'Cause that's a regular.
You
Let's
have
go.
8 dots to spread around, though I'm going to take away 2 of those dots if you're going to fly. So
No, I don't want to fly. I don't need to
All
fly.
right. You don't want to fly when you're fighting a flying thing? Okay.
Listen, I just gotta wait for it to get close. I've played a barbarian. I know how this works. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jesus Christ!
Damn.
6, 7. No. 6, 7, 8. Suck it.
So
I'm suddenly the beefcake.
what life magic will do that? What does everyone see you suddenly do while this angel is threatening Felix?
I think there's a moment where Bellamy's fucking frozen because she's never seen anything like this before. We're in a fucking paradox realm. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So there's that like half second of panic. And then she looks around, realizes what's happening. And as she steps forward, it's almost like she steps out of her own body. The form that was Bellamy, the pattern that was Bellamy almost fades, and what steps forward is this almost 7-foot tall, raven-winged, armor-clad goddess wielding a scythe.
A scythe made of bone because you made it out with life magic. So.
Yep. Mage, kids.
A mage that doesn't have to worry about paradox is truly frightening. The training wheels are off. Forrest, what are you doing to distract the 12-foot tall giant stone angel about to spear your friend?
Ritual
Right.
pattern is important when it comes to Catholicism. There's a reason why they do it: the standing up, the sitting down, the kneelings, the Hail Marys, the multiples. So Forrest reaches into that same satchel with the Red River clay, and he's got like little baggies of dust and things, and he pulls out a little bag of yellow turmeric, and almost in an attack on Titan type of way, bites into his thumb, mixes some of the yellow turmeric with the blood, and on the ground writes the Roman numeral numbers of 520 and begins just chanting the Archangel prayer for Uriel, granting light and wisdom. But it's more so in the sense of diverting his direction to the prayer, so it gives Bellamy an instant to make a strike.
I'm going to make you roll. What should I make you roll for this? To distract an angel by calling this bluff, basically.
And calling it by its real name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you roll charisma plus intimidation. Difficulty 6.
With that cult leader.
Also, charisma plus intimidation, really choice way of dealing with spirits.
What was the DC again?
6, difficulty 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 2 10s. Those explode, and charisma is a specialty.
Yes.
So I roll those 2 again, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Okay, that's just one additional success from that.
So how many successes did you get total?
7.
Jesus. You have successfully gotten the attention of a giant vengeful angel. Whether you call this a success or not depends on your view of the situation, because it has turned its attention away from Felix and now flaps up into the air and turns to look at you, its sword still drawn downward.
Oh.
Now I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a question. With the theme that we are sitting on, is traditionalist theory and Catholicism valid here?
That's a really good question.
Oh.
That's a really good question. You don't know that. Not yet.
Well, okay, so I again, and you can stop me because you're the storyteller.
Sure.
I would say that being that Forrest up until this point, building a cult, looking at different types of leaders, looking at different types of church and how they establish their flock and how they keep them engaged and how they keep them coming back. This is probably something that he would lightly at least look into, because on the surface level, all of us, not us, but most good Catholics know invoking an angel by their name provides you a sense of protection against their attack, but it still holds their attention because you are asking for guidance.
Tried that earlier.
Pull that real Catholic shit. Oh my god.
In addition to that, Mr. Storyteller, I wrote this angel's name in true Roman form on the ground. I can destroy this at any time.
I would say this is a battle of wills, because this thing is a simulacra of an angel, not the angel
Okay.
itself.
Okay. Yeah, I knew I shenanigan too hard. I'll take that.
No. You're shenanigans those nanigans pretty well. So we'll handle that in a moment. Felix, Iris, you managed to drag yourselves out from underneath the shadow of this angel.
Damn it.
I might be able to help a little bit. I do have a ounce of life magic.
You need life 3 to heal another person.
Okay.
Life 2 will
Give
heal
me a
yourself.
second, I'll take care of it. Jesus.
All right, I'll just do it the normal human way, and just try to help with his bleeding. Yeah, just like tourniquet, like grab like my jacket and rip it a bit, and like tourniquet him up, and just try to help him so he doesn't bleed to death and die.
Quick wits plus medicine roll.
Okay.
Why me? I went to parochial school. Fuck.
1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see. Not my best. 2 successes.
You at least rip up some of your clothes and manage to keep it so that he is not bleeding from a horrible gut wound as badly.
Okay.
Bellamy.
Yep.
You've become the Morgan personified.
Oh, here's the thing. With that distraction, is it enough for me to take a swipe before this fucker gets off the ground?
When I say it's hovering, it's like hovering a foot or two. You could jump on it and do this if you wanted to. And it's certainly not expecting you.
Yeah. Okay. So as its attention turns to Forrest, you see this black-winged creature step forward, and the scythe sings through the air to strike at its wings.
I'll let you say whether this uses brawl or melee. Your choice. But it's dex plus one of those.
That's fine. You know what? I now Yeah, let's do well, because it'd be melee because it's a weapon.
Yeah.
1, 2.
But you could have crafted this weapon to fit whatever fighting style you wanted.
Nick, can I try to help?
How would you help?
I would help by using my prime to weapons or attacks infused with quintessence through prime effects may hurt spirits or inflict aggravated damage.
Oh, I think that's already taken care of.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. Oh, it definitely is. It definitely is.
This is not just a bone scythe. This is a bone scythe of the Morrigan, which you're using to chop down an angel, which is all sorts of religious trauma and history is involved in this particular moment. I love Mage.
Listen. And as this bone scythe slices through the air and cracks against the wood with 6 successes,
Jesus.
Bellamy just looks it dead in the face.
My belief is older than your god.
Nice.
Amazing.
It stumbles. It falls to the ground. It falls to its knees and props itself up on its sword. And then it swipes at you by stretching out its wings suddenly and throwing its back into it in order to knock you to the ground. Roll Dex plus Athletics.
I knew I bumped the right stats. God damn it.
You need to roll 3 dice. I technically should make you make a strength roll for your damage. Actually, do that for me real quick.
Oh, okay. Blah, blah, blah. 1, 2. 2 successes, one of them's a 10.
Reroll the 10.
Still 2 successes.
All right, you did hurt it.
Okay. And then you said Dex Athletics?
Dex by Athletics.
Okay.
You have to beat 3 successes. Or beat or equal. Defender wins.
3.
You managed to dodge its swipe with its wings. Forest. Felix is getting medical treatment from Iris. Bellamy is working through literally centuries-old religious trauma from her past lives. What you have the name of the angel in front of you, but the angel seems to be more distracted with trying to slaughter a pagan god at the moment. What are you doing?
Is it barreling down, like, blade pointed?
It is on its knees, gripping its sword, pierced into the ground, and just opened up its wings to try to knock Bellamy's war form to the ground.
To knock Bellamy's war form to the ground. I have Spirit 2. Now, there's a lot of pages in that Mage book.
Yeah. Let me know what you want to try. Let me know what you want to do. I got you.
I'd like to do a seal around the name.
To what end?
Clarify.
What are you trying to do by sealing the name?
I want to hold this thing in place so we can get into the basilica.
So it's made of stone. You could try to control it using your matter magic. How much do you have?
I thought of that too. I have 1 in matter.
How much do you have in spirit?
2.
So it would
I'm
be
willing to throw some quintessence in this mother.
Do you have any forces?
I mean, I have a pair of Air Force Ones. They're the black on black ones too.
Oh well, I mean, obviously that is respected by the Paradox spirits. Unfortunately, you don't really have a sphere that would allow you to force this thing not to move.
Okay.
Yeah, there's you could bind it like a spirit. You could literally force it not to move. You could change the matter of its thing, but you don't have enough spheres to do that. If I might suggest, however, you can simply attack the spiritual essence of it itself using your spirit magic.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So is that me rolling Arete again?
Yep. And by binding it and by stabbing the name itself, you could do that.
That's what I was thinking. Would I really need to be magic about that? Magic's already in the name. I could just stab it physically.
Yes, you do have to do magic to do magic.
Okay. Hey, listen, if I can take the mundane way out, I'm gonna try. Okay.
I respect your game. I respect your game, Ian. Don't worry. You're hustling. I get it.
You said this is the first encounter. I had to figure something out. Okay. Now, and then spending quintessence does what again, as a reminder? I'm sorry.
It lowers the difficulty, and this would be a difficulty 5 roll.
Okay. Is it 1 for 1?
Yep.
I'd like to spend 2 quintessence to move it to a 3.
Go for it.
Solid. Okay. Excuse me while I mark that. Pop. Cool. 3 successes.
You manage to just with sheer spirit force stab into his name, and you notice a crack appear down its back when you do so, shedding red light.
And then just from where he's standing, just shouts out, "Hit the crack! Hit the crack!" Just...
Iris, Felix, Avatar of the Morrigan, giant stone angel, Forrest talking about the crack. You are holding down, you're holding Felix's guts in with shreds of your t-shirt. What's your move?
How are you feeling, Felix? Are you okay to get up?
I hope that wasn't your favorite t-shirt. Get you a new one.
I got plenty back at home if we make it back.
Oh, I'll make it back. Don't worry. I want to quite specifically hold my action. I want to wait for Bellamy to go. And when Bellamy goes to strike this guy, I'm going to use my forces to, as soon as the bone scythe is coming down on this guy, I'm going to augment greatly the gravity around the bone scythe so that it comes down with even more force and power.
So you want to augment her strike by increasing this physical force.
Yep.
I will allow this. Roll Arete. This will be diff 5. It's the forces to effect.
Arete diff 5.
I will.
If we're wombo comboing this, allow me.
Love a good wombo combo.
Yeah, because it seems with our spheres combined, we are trying to defeat
Captain
this
Planet.
thing.
Oh, sorry.
Might I add my time, since that's one of my best spheres, to do something similar to what I did previously, to either speed up what Bellamy is doing or Forrest.
I will allow you to speed up Bellamy.
Okay.
And effectively give a bonus die for every success you get to
Okay.
the attack.
Okay.
Are
Are you casting accelerate and decelerate right now?
I am. Yes.
All D&D spells are possible in the framework of Mage.
Yes.
And more.
Yes.
If that's the case, I'm hitting it in large on Bellamy. We'll just make it bigger.
That's what I'm saying.
Are we about to kaiju me?
That's what I'm saying.
I got 3 successes.
I also got 3 successes.
We'll do the gingerbread man scene from Shrek. It'll be great. Very well. You got 3 successes, Tracy?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So you weave time to speed up time around Bellamy. You, Felix, put forth the energy into the blade to increase and accelerate the forces behind it. Bellamy, you feel infused with magic as time slows down around you. What do you do? As you hear Forrest going, hit the crack.
You know what? For once in my goddamn life, I'm gonna do what I'm told. I'm gonna go for the crack that has split down its stone back.
Well, roll Dex plus melee.
That is what it did. 4? No. 4. Yes, 4. 4 successes.
All right. And you took the extra dice that Iris gave you?
Oh, there were how many extra dice?
3 extra dice.
Oh, shit,
so-
hold on.
Hell yeah.
Take the good stuff. Take the
Yeah.
good stuff.
That'll make it 6.
Let's go.
It's going to attempt to dodge poorly. And roll 2 10s. It did not succeed in dodging. You can roll your strength plus the dice given to you by Bleak, which would be 3.
Jesus.
Plus 2 for
So
your
that'll be-
overages.
That'll be 6 total. And then, well, wait. No, and then another 2?
Yeah.
That's 8 fucking dice, guys.
Oh my
I
god.
haven't rolled this many dice in one go since I was playing my overpowered gangrel.
Let's get active.
Mount some wings on your wall.
3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna re-roll these 10s.
It's either a 10 or a 1.
10.
Oh hell yeah. Let's
Get active.
go.
You bring the bone scythe of the Morgan itself down on the back of the Archangel Uriel in stone, because that's how Mage goes. And the crack widens, bursts forth. There is a burst of red light as it flies into a million pieces, its stone wings scattering to the winds as they turn into dust, and the giant bronze sword falls to the ground with a clang as the scene settles.
Rock and roll, guys.
Oh,
Oh.
Bellamy, are you staying like that?
You get to stay that way for a scene.
okay.
That was
I
me.
was gonna say,
That
get the sword.
was amazing.
Bellamy takes another step and sort of drops back into her day-to-day form and just kind of freezes there for a second. Oh fuck. Okay.
Are you feeling okay? Because Felix is kind of still bleeding and he needs some help.
Yeah, no, I can get. Sorry, that was a lot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to call my therapist when we get back.
I'm okay. I can hold on for a bit.
No,
Yeah,
shut up, Felix.
You don't look okay.
I'm gonna go help Felix. With my
Felix,
3 dots
as
in life.
always, needs help. Roll Arete diff.
Is this part
If
supposed
what?
to be hanging
Six.
out like this?
Oh God, no.
Jesus Christ.
I'm trying to put it back in, but it's very slippery.
Oh,
my
God,
God. Okay.
Oh God.
I have 3 dice in Arete, but I rolled 3.
You, what do you do to seal up the gut wound? You're not laying on hands. That's the other guy's deal.
That's not exactly my vibe.
A little
I mean,
bit.
she's a blood witch. So as this blood is pouring out of poor Felix's gut, I think Bellamy. We're surrounded by paradox, though, right? This whole fucking place is paradox. It is paradox magic.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Are we all, we're all together, right? Like looking, we're like looking at this, right? Okay. Forrest goes, just fucking cauterize it.
You know what? Ugh.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
balls, this
no,
is
that's
gonna
what we're
hurt,
doing.
isn't it?
That's what we're doing. We're cauterizing this shit.
Like a mother. He looks at Felix like a mother.
Because she pulls out the dagger that she keeps on her, and it heats to white hot flame, and then she's just gonna press it on
I
the wound.
grab Forrest's arm and I bite down.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, you've been told to hydrate.
God damn it.
Would you rather bleed to death?
Yeah, probably. No, I'm okay.
Ungrateful.
Thanks.
Ungrateful.
No, I'm grateful.
Okay.
Oof.
Well, looks at the camera, breaking the fourth wall.
God,
Can't get any worse than that.
I hate to say it, but we need to keep going.
Yeah, we do.
Has that helped me any, or am I?
You
Go for it.
are back to healed completely from your 3 health levels.
Sweet. Oof. Well,
Okay.
I'll do that again.
A voice comes from everywhere. The voice that you heard before, and it says, there is only one judge. There is only one creator. There is only one destroyer here. I would test him with your God any day. And then there is silence.
Hell is that?
Yeah, what does that
I was,
mean?
was thinking the same thing.
Don't know if I want to know.
Yeah.
Felix, can you get up? You good?
Yeah, hold on. Crap. Where are my cigarettes? Hold up the pack. The package is broken and just soaked in blood.
Oh, I have
Of course it
cigarettes
is.
here.
It's Felix.
Well, now we're
Even-
truly in
even
hell.
here.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Thank God I always have a spare.
Nice.
All right. Get up. Light a cigarette. Well, I have no clue what that means, but I don't think that changes anything. I think we still have to go to that cathedral.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
keep going.
Ready?
That's. Yeah.
Okay.
Is
There's a
Bellamy
great-
still buff?
I believe
No.
with the scene ended.
Oh.
It has
Yes.
passed.
Too bad you're not like all anymore, because those doors look heavy.
I mean, can't you just? And Bellamy kind of makes a motion like pushing him with your.
Yeah, of course I can.
Why is it my job? I just saved your ass. Maybe, like, I don't know.
No, I'm grateful. I'm just saying.
I think it was a compliment.
It's hard to tell with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, am I agreeing to this? And I walk to the door. Walk to the door, look up and down, put my hands on it, try to push or pull depending on what the door tells me I should be doing.
That has giant rings on it. It looks like it's supposed to be pulled. You pull on it.
I pull on it.
The doors open.
See? Who needs magic?
Easy enough.
Okay.
Forrest, your turn to go first.
What? Oh God. Fine. I will go first. And he walks in. Hello. I don't know why I did that.
You walk in and it's one massive room. On the sides of the room, there are bones and bodies piled up 8 to 10 feet tall in large slopes. In the center, beneath the great dome, there's a red fire burning and a giant brazier. There is a cage suspended over that with chains, where you see a figure clad in white. And beyond that, in a throne crafted of blackened bone and charred flesh, you see a massive figure, 30, 40 feet tall, in a red robe, sitting. Its robe seems more flesh than fabric. And it occurs to you the other manifestations you've seen of this creature were mere echoes of this truer form. A face of pure darkness sits underneath its fleshy hood, with teeth blackened and eyes like sockets. His hands are ivory white, stretched skin over massive bony fingers. It turns its head and it looks at you, Forrest. And waits.
And he kind of waits too, because it's the whole, like, the visage is enough for him to be like,
Hello.
oh God, okay. Hello. He like looks back at the group. He's struggling. He's like, we're looking for the judge.
You found him.
Oh, good. Okay, at least we're in the right direction.
There's a brief cry from the stage, from the cage. He gestures and there's silence. And he stands, his head almost reaching the ceiling of this great basilica. You have conquered the guardian of this place. Congratulations. Though his task was more to keep things in.
Okay. Well, being that we have defeated the Guardian. I think that provides us an opportunity for an audience.
You want an audience with the Crimson Judge. You want an audience with he who sits over guilt and judgment. You wish an audience with the one whom you are all willing participants in his reign. So be it.
All right. And
What is your
legitimately,
wishes, little man?
I asked for a moment to confer with my colleagues, please.
Step forward. All of you.
While Forrest is doing this talking, I would like to look at the figure in white in the cage. Do they just look human?
They look like a human dressed in white robes, dirty white robes, smothered and coated with ash in places, burnt at the edges.
Something tells me this is who we're looking for.
Yeah, the priest. Trying
Yeah.
to find his name again.
Eves.
Eves. Yep. Okay. I want to like take a moment as, again, Forrest is doing the talking to get a lay of the land here and see if there's a way to get this individual out of this cage. Is it like hung up on the ceiling? Is there a way to break, like a rope that we can break? That kind of thing. I'm looking for things that might be able to break this cage.
There are dozens of chains, each link half the size of you,
Ooh.
holding up the cage from the ceiling.
Okay.
And suspending it over this giant brazier.
Okay, it's gonna be tough.
An audience.
Yes,
There we go. Yeah.
we are here. We've heard your talks of judgment, of wrath, and we've made it this far to... I've asked this question before and I will ask it again. I just want to understand what it is that you're looking for, what it is that you want. This whole judgment of everybody. Why?
I am but a servant. I am one who comes forth when judgment is called for by your kind. They're so quick to judge. They're so quick to speak of purity of mind and body. In this particular realm, it's angels and churches and beliefs, and others, it's burning sacred groves, and others, it is vast skyscrapers full of technology. But in every single place, there's some ideal purity. And your kind are so willing to say what is pure and what is not. And strangely, your answers are always different, yet each of you has me in your heart. I especially like you, Iris. I like you because your greatest judgment, Miss Delaney, is reserved for yourself. Every time you look in a mirror, every time you wake up in a stale sweat, every single time you have to purge what you do to yourself, I'm in your heart.
Maybe that's why I saw you first.
Maybe.
Well then, say
But you're
one.
humble. That is what I like about you. You're not arrogant, unlike Bellamy over there. You don't think you're better because you do things that are older. You don't think you have a key to the truth just because you shed blood in old forests. As if longevity is the sole arbiter of truth. Am I wrong?
No, I think you're figuring us right out.
No. Besides, I think it would be foolish of me to try and lie to you right now anyway.
No. And Felix, what can be said about you? At least Iris does not hide her judgment of herself behind crude jokes and addictions. Believe me, whatever you want, whatever little death wish is inside of yourself, you do deserve it for what you did to them and your role in it. And Forrest,
Oh, I don't think you have anything in that bag for me, wizard. I'm okay.
Forrest, how many have you driven from your little cult because they were not sufficient? They were not seeking the kind of guidance you were able to give? How many have you punished for violating your little rules? I like you. You're not so different from him. He points to the white-clad figure. You think you're better. And you're willing to do something about it. The reason that all of you are always guilty is because one of you always sits in judgment.
And that's your job, right? We shouldn't
My-
be doing it because that's your job, right? Is that the issue?
You misunderstand me. I deliver judgment, but you are all the judges.
You're just the executioner, walking around with a little hood on your head, doing the dirty work that none of us apparently have the balls to do. Dirtying your hands, wearing that little mask to hide yourself, because at the end of the day, you know the truth of all of it. That the executioner just a tool. The executioner gets no say. The executioner does not have the leisure of looking on his own actions and pondering them and having to live with them. And that may sound pretty good up front. Hey, I don't have to live with my guilt, but at the end of the day, you grow when you ponder your actions. You grow when you realize what you've done and you think on it. You grow. You become, hopefully, a better version of yourself. But you don't get to do that. You just get to sit there. That little throne of yours, all fucking static like. For ever and ever ad infinitum. And all you'll ever be, and all you'll ever do, is be a fucking pair of hands that pulls a fucking lever. You'll never amount to anything else. And perhaps we won't either.
The
Perhaps
man
we
in
won't,
white
but
grabs the
have
cage.
the opportunity to do better and be better. You don't even have that. So, really, you want to sit there and judge? Be looking at yourself, buddy. Because from where I'm sitting, you're living a pretty boring life.
You understand so little. A god does not tire of his tasks.
A god or a machine?
Tell me the difference.
A god creates. A real god. Kind of god that is worthy of worship creates. It doesn't just execute. What have you created? What have you built? What have you made? What have you made better by your presence? By your
Tell me,
existence?
what is Ares created? What is Hades created? What is the Morgan created?
Well, what I saw of the Morgan earlier, she allowed 3 of her friends to survive against an animated statue. I think that's
feast
pretty
upon
good.
your judgment, and I feast deeply upon your arrogance. And I have feasted greatly upon this one as well.
Yeah. We're judgmental and arrogant.
Yeah, then do it then. It's time. It's judgment time.
The red robe figure moves forward, walking around the great brazier. He towers above you 4 as you stand in the foyer of the great basilica. He looks down with a skeletal, blackened face. You notice that the hood is attached above the eyes by strings of red flesh. You wish judgment to be done.
Yeah, I'll go first.
He reaches down and he snatches you up.
Oh
Do
God,
you attempt to do anything?
I am fucked, chat.
I'm fucked.
Hey, storyteller.
Yes.
Question. It's my favorite phrase. So, with 3 dots in life, working with his own pattern, the mage can work substantial alterations on himself.
Yes. Which you've already done once.
Which I have. I'm not looking for something nearly so grandiose, though. I'm looking for something quite the opposite, in fact. Something closer to invisibility.
You wish to go chameleon?
Yeah.
You can give yourself chameleon skin. That is perfectly possible. That's in fact a life 2 effect.
Perfect. Even better. The plan is, while all the chatter is happening, I would like to get closer to the cage.
The cage is surrounded by a giant pit of fire.
Can I get up to
So
the
you'd
edge
have
of the pit?
to get up to the chains and climb over.
I could probably do that.
Yeah, you probably could.
Well, it's a good thing I don't wear heels. What would you like me to roll, Storyteller?
Roll Arete against diff 5, please, to give yourself chameleon skin.
Okay. I should use a paradox coin. I don't want to use the last one. Okay, no, I'm using the last one.
Bold.
4 successes.
Your body starts to shift in color. It's not as perfect as a Forces effect. It's not a Predator sort of effect, but it's more like a chameleon colors where you blend in with the colors around you. And you are able to sneak through the back, as it were. You start making your way up the piles of bodies to the chains. While that's happening, Iris, are you doing anything when he snatches you up in his giant claw-like pale hands?
Oh man. I not immediately. I think I'm gonna whatever he's about to do, and this might be my famous last words, but I am going to see what he does.
Felix, any bright ideas?
Yeah, I was going to say, wait a minute, you can't sit in judgment on her. You told us that you don't sit in judgment on anything. We're the ones who sit in judgment. You just execute the punishment. So how are you going to sit in judgment on her?
He lets you talk. Forrest, are you doing anything?
Yeah, I'd like to go back to what Felix said. Like, he's doubling down on what Felix said. And if we're the judges, I say we withhold until further deliberation.
I liking the Ray Stance vibe. I really am.
Oh my god.
The judge, gripping Iris, turns to look at the two of you and goes, "Oh, you're not the judge here." And he turns to look at the man in the cage who is gripping the bars. He opens his hand. Iris, you're there. And he looks at the man in the dirty white robes and goes, "This one, like all the others, a Jezebel, a drug user, a drunkard."
I am all of those things. I don't deny it.
You wanted to create a perfect little city. Speak truth, I command it. Does she fit in your vision, Eve? The man with this pale, gaunt look looks at you and goes, "I am so sorry."
Is this really what you want, Eve?
I have to keep to what we're trying to do. We're trying We're trying to make the city as it should be. It should be a place for our kind, not any others. It should be a place that's pure. You're all interlopers. You're all trying to change it for the worst. It's ours, and you shouldn't be here. Why did you even come here? I'm not even responsible for this.
We saw what you were trying to do. We've seen it, the attempts. And for all intents, you're failing. I'm sorry. If you can judge the four of us and we can be purged, disappeared from the city, but the city is nowhere near clean, pure, holy. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you failed. I'm sorry that you're like us.
No, they couldn't have failed. That's not possible. That's not even close to possible. We have been holding the line here. We have been making sure each and every one that is caught remains and is purified.
I think you've been lied to, buddy.
You are devils and deceivers, just like the others.
No. I think what you tried to summon, God, this is not God. Unfortunately, this is a manifestation of something else. And it's time to reverse it. You could try again, maybe, but this is not it.
No,
God,
I won't be deceived. I won't be deceived. I won't be taken aback. I won't be told they died for nothing.
who? Your compatriots? The others who helped you in the summoning?
Yes.
You had the wrong idea. God doesn't want purity. If God wanted purity, why would he have put temptation in front of Eve? Why would he have put the tree right where they could get to it? A very noted Christian, John Milton, said in an address to Parliament that virtue without temptation is nothing. Virtue without the possibility of it going awry is nothing. Only virtue that can face temptation and can come better for it should be considered actual virtue. That is what God wanted. Why would he have put the tree there otherwise? Why would he put this in front of us? We have to live in a world of temptation. We have to face temptation. And perhaps we don't resist it every time, Blair's Iris. But when we do, every time we do exactly what God wants out of us.
This is not about temptation. This is about the flock and those who lead it and those who have chosen the path of evil like you have. I don't sit in judgment of mere mortals. I sit in judgment of those who defy God's law. Meanwhile, Bellamy, you've made your way up to the chain up at the top of the ceiling. You're hearing this go on.
Oh, this is high. Oh, this is so high up. I've made a terrible mistake.
What are you doing? What are you going to do?
Oh, this is dumb. I would like to get myself onto the cage. I would like to sit on the bars above Eve.
You want to climb down the chain and get onto the top of the cage?
Yeah.
Give me a
How
quick
big are
dex. They're like each rung is like half the size of you.
Okay.
They're
Dex.
chonky.
Chonky. Dex,
Like-
and who's it now?
Dex and stealth.
Okay. You know what? That's not going to be great, but it's not going to be bad. 3 successes.
You manage to quietly climb down the giant chain and get on top of the cage as they're distracted with the trial of Iris that's going on. And just in time to hear, I have been chosen to sit in judgment, and I have been told to never suffer a witch to live, and I will not listen to any of these. And the judge, the Crimson One, chuckles. Always so reasonable. Yet I appreciate this man of unfaltering faith.
I'm going to sit on the bars above Eve's head, and I will call his name.
Eve looks up, startled.
And I will look down. And Bellamy is smiling. It's not a smirk. It's not judgment. It's not indignation. For just as each of us has one body with many members, and these members do not all have the same function, so in Christ we, through many, form one body, and each member belongs to all others. I may be a bloody pagan, but I know my Bible. We are not meant to be perfect. Eve, no one is. Mage, human, otherwise. We are all that make this city what it is. Perfections and imperfections.
The devil can quote scripture for his own purposes. The devil can quote scripture for his own purposes. The devil can quote scripture for his own purposes.
And without the devil, there is no counterbalance. Without darkness, the light has no purpose. Eve. I admit that I've been arrogant.
I've done so much, I don't know how to stop.
I know you're tired. You must be.
I don't know how to stop. Do you know how to stop me?
Do you want to stop?
I can't look at what I've done and say it's for nothing. Yes, he has been busy these decades.
Sure he has.
This place was pristine when I came here first.
Can I get into the cage with him?
I will say yes. From the top, you can. Whether you can get out again, that's an entirely different matter.
Well. Bellamy's gonna drop into the cage, kind of, oh god.
He crawls away from you on his hands and knees on the grated floor.
She's gonna crouch, hold up both hands, and then hold out a hand. I offer my hand in friendship.
No, if I can make him make you all go away. And I won't have to deal with what I've done, and you'll just be 4 more bodies. He looks at you like an addict that's about to get a fix.
4 more. On the piles of how many?
My task was righteous. My sacrifices were righteous.
There are many in the world who've claimed as such. And maybe it started that way. I'm sure it started that way. But you have lost your path, brother. Let us get you home. Please.
I don't think I have a home anymore.
Then let us find you peace.
You offer me peace?
I do. For what kind of person would I be if I were to judge you for your mistakes?
You'd be someone like me.
People can change.
If you offer me peace, I want it now.
I can do that.
And I want it quickly.
Storyteller, just for my own confirmation, is he asking Bellamy to end it?
Very clearly, yes. Especially when he stands, turns to the Crimson Judge and says, I am ready to judge her. As if to make a threat if you don't do it.
Bellamy is a blood witch. She has used all manner of blades to spill that blood. And she knows how to do it quickly.
Do you just cut his throat?
Mm-hmm.
He says, I am ready to judge her gear. And his vocal cords are cut. He turns, grasping his neck, and falls to the ground of the cage. The blood falling. The blood falls over the front of you. People have so much blood in them. It pours onto the grating and into the fire. Well, He finally got the courage. It's pleasant being the just executioner, isn't it?
I take no pleasure in this.
Give it time. He puts Iris down.
Iris will look up to this figure and she's just gonna ask. He may not answer, but she's just gonna ask. Who are you truly?
He goes and sits down on his throne almost casually. I am the look of disdain. I am the feeling of superiority. I am the arrogance of someone who thinks he knows the truth. I am the cruelty reserved only by the self-righteous. And I will always be back in one form or another. Because we forgive ourselves so much and condemn others so readily. I am the knock of the gavel. I am the judgment of the mob. I am the guillotine and the cross. Does that answer your question?
I understand.
Now. He waves his hand and the fire goes out. And the cage slowly lowers. The chain's moving on its own. The door of it opens onto the ashes. It is time for you four to go. This is not your place of punishment.
Will he be put to rest?
We have plenty of places to put bodies here.
I turn to the others. Let's go.
Yeah, I think we've stayed long enough.
Yeah.
He gestures and the iron doors open. And they open out to an alleyway with a magic circle inscribed on it.
A familiar alleyway?
Yes.
Good question.
Yeah. I will head toward that alley then. The opening.
Do all four of you to go? And do you do anything before you leave?
Nope. It's time to go.
Forest.
Forrest, I swear to God.
I just have a question.
Sure you do.
Right. Is that angel sword still out there?
No, the
Damn
door
it.
now opens to the thing, and yeah, that thing was far too big for you to hold up. Anyways, it was.
I would have figured something out. I don't know.
Yeah,
We're
you know what?
mages.
If anyone would have figured it out, it would have been
Whoa, everybody. Okay, no, I definitely follow behind.
The door's shut, and you find yourself in a brick alleyway with a cracked and crumbling mural of a wall of a red-robed figure and a chalk magic circle on the ground.
Oh, can we get rid of all of this now? Like, maybe we should paint over this mural and just we cleanse this entire area.
Yeah. Who do you? Go ahead.
No, can I request that we not use pig's blood for that?
You're the expert in cleansing, so
Yeah, probably not. Salt, fire, ash would probably be the best. Who do you? They didn't really give a name, but like, who do you think that really was? I mean, I have an idea, but I'm pretty sure I'm far left. No, that didn't feel like Dante's Inferno to you. Second layer of hell. Ye who must be judged. Seven deadly sin. Crimson Judge. Wrath. That didn't feel like that to you.
Oh, that's the.
I think it was some sort of manifestation of judgment. Yes, clearly, with all of the names that he gave himself.
Yeah. And Forrest is like having this conversation while he's like pulling salt out. He doesn't have a lot, but like he's pulling salt out, and it's like, that's wild.
That's wild.
Shit was weird, bro.
Definitely coping, right? Which is like, oh, this is fucking crazy.
You go about purifying the alley. The paint of the mural is already peeling much quicker than it should be. Perhaps it was from Felix's magic earlier. Perhaps it's just the manifestation is done with.
So this is all some sort of effect from this celestial chorus choir. We need to make sure that they do not
Stop singing.
Yes, actually, that's a poetic way to put it.
Yeah. Felix?
Hmm?
You didn't happen to find any more of their notes floating around, did you?
Well, I do know where to use the lair. But if we're gonna sit in judgment on them, aren't we just proving it right?
Fuck. To get all philosophical about it.
I mean,
I just don't want them to harm anybody else.
yeah.
You know, shit in this world hurts people, other things. Heal them. Thank you, Bellamy. I appreciate what you did for me earlier, and you too, Iris. Sacrificing your beautiful, wonderful, what is that? Susie in the Banshee shirt? That's great. Like, I appreciate that. That was a huge sacrifice to try and help me. Some people do that. Other people, you know, hurt people, and it's exactly what you said in there. You can't have the light without the dark. You can't have the good without the bad. And, well, if the Celestial Chorus or whomever still around and they're still doing things that hurt people, well, at least there's a few other people kicking around who will counterbalance that. And at the end of the day, it's kind of how this entire fucking thing works, isn't it? You push it too far on one end, Paradox rams it into you from the other side, so you gotta try to keep things balanced out.
Thanks, Forrest, for using your biblical knowledge to stop the giant ringed angel from killing us all, fucker.
Thank you, Forrest.
Thank you. I do stuff too. Jeez.
I know you do.
Yeah, but Forrest, think about it this way. If everything is to be in balance, we have two people here, pointing to Iris and Bellamy, who can help people, cure people. What do you think that makes you and me, buddy?
Oh, we're 100% on the other side of that scale of exacerbating things. I know that of myself.
The trick, William Potter, is not minding it hurts.
You're a wizard, Harry. That one bitch who doesn't like people for the wrong reasons.
Well, when all this started, I was on my way to get a drink, so I turn around and I pop a cigarette in my mouth and I walk out of the alley.
Hey, wait.
We have to finish, cleansing this alleyway. You're the one that discovered it first, Felix.
No, let him go.
I did my part.
Okay.
I was gonna... Okay, you know what? Come on. I'm gonna catch up to Felix and hold out a hand for a cigarette.
Hand you a cigarette. Didn't know you smoked.
Special occasions. Besides, I think I owe you a drink.
I was just going to say, if I walk in with you at the bar, do you think he's going to not charge me cover?
It's entirely possible.
Wow, let's go.
Because it didn't work with Iris.
The four of you go back to Temple. Bellamy is wise enough to keep a change of shirts behind in the back room because bar accidents happen.
Yep.
Though being
Okay, so it was real blood.
You killed a real life person.
Oh, that's great. Love it. She's not gonna have nightmares about that.
You wear black, so it's so it doesn't show.
That's great.
You go back to Temple. You get your drink. You listen to the bands. And that's your night. Over the next few nights, friends who had gone out of contact, the people that you think were involved in this, the people that you saw in the alleyway at the beginning of this, they make contact with you with lost time. They don't remember what happened, but there seems to be their minds have been restored from whatever theft the Crimson Judge laid upon them. And then, a couple of days later, a familiar man walks into Forrest's shop, dressed in a suit.
Oh, no!
Julian walks in, your supplier. Says,
Hi.
hello. Shall we talk in your office again?
Yes. Sorry. Yes. Go, you know the way.
He walks in graciously and waits for you to sit before he sits down.
Yes. Right. Sorry. Opens a safe under the desk and pulls out a large manila satchel. It's tied up, has a brand on it, a wax seal on it. Yeah, there you go.
Excellent. First shipment, sold well.
Yeah. I mean, there were some adjustments when it came to cost and profit, but once we made that, like selling Girl Scout cookies.
Excellent, and I'm glad that the project has been so successful.
Yeah.
Me and my associates think you have a real future with us.
I'm glad your associates. Who?
A group of like-minded individuals.
Okay, Julian. I thought we cut the shit the last time. Like-minded individual. Who? Names. Group.
You have
name.
You have a group. of like-minded individuals. I know they were involved in purchasing some of this from my previous distributor.
Yeah.
I have a similar group of like-minded individuals of far greater influence and power.
Yeah, that's what I'm interested in. Like, my like-minded group of people, we're the Goonies. Who are you guys? The Avengers? Like, what? I need to. I need a little bit more information. If you want me to push this, I just don't want to be some street peddler. I want some steak.
You want steak?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sure I can arrange a meeting with the top brass, as it were.
If
And
you could.
I will.
Yeah.
She's been making some moves with some other parties recently, but I'm sure she can take time out of her busy schedule of removing competition and investing in other projects to meet with you and talk about the possibilities, especially now that certain obstacles have been removed.
You know of those obstacles.
Why do you think we pushed the drug? It was bait.
Yeah. To find somebody who could remove the obstacle.
And to make the obstacle reveal itself.
So with that removal and unveiling, what did we allow?
We allowed a great project to move forward without any problems. And for more of my associates to come here unimpeded.
More of your associates coming from where?
All over.
Like Highlander?
And he gathered all the armies of the earth in a place called Armageddon.
Oh.
I kid.
I don't think you are. So you mean to tell me? Let's have a moment, right? Give me
I
a
love
second.
having moments, Forrest.
Pours a drink. Would you like one?
I'd love one.
Beautiful. It's a nice, good 25-year-old Japanese whiskey. Enjoy. Okay. So
He sips it and looks at you slightly judgmentally.
I'll take that, but this is heavy. God, Doc, this is heavy. Walk with me here for a little bit. So the obstacle that was in your way, it wasn't really an obstacle, was it? It was the first omen. Is that my understanding?
It was more, when we came here, we were hunted just as much as your kind was. Only the most powerful of us could avoid the issue.
Your kind. You're not my kind.
We don't truck with the traditions very much. We're at cross purposes sometimes.
What time is it?
It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. You've seen him in sunlight.
Okay.
I am a will worker like you. I am a creator of magic like you. It is just that we do not, we don't see much in the way of ascension for the many.
Yeah, you can't bring everybody up the ladder. How else are you going to get to the top if you don't step on a couple heads?
Exactly. And it turns out this is a world that rewards such thinking. And we're prepared to line up gracious rewards for you, for your help, and for any information on anyone who would be looking to interfere with our operations.
I need
For us,
more.
you're not having. How much more do you want?
I need more. No, I don't need more project or product. You give me however much product you want that's selling fucking candy on the corner. I want to go higher on the ladder. What do you have?
I think we can move you out of this little store into something much more profitable.
I need you to save me a spot with the few. I'm pretty sure there's a couple hits that I can stand on to get a little bit higher.
I can arrange the meeting
It's
that
fine.
will get you that spot. But believe me, Forrest, I know you. I have every confidence you'll be able to secure it. And I know you're our kind of bastard.
You have a good morning.
Should I arrange that meeting?
Please.
I look forward to seeing you at the head of many tables. He gets up and walks out. Oh, and when you meet her, be very polite. I hate to see you folded into nothing.
I do have a question, and I appreciate that advice. Red or white?
The wine?
Sure.
Red. Always red.
As soon as Julian leaves his office, he sinks into his chair, just hands shaking across his head, removing sweat. Oh, I'm fucked. Hello?
And that is where we'll end this little chapter of Montreal's story about mages. Thank you so much for joining us for Mage Identity Crisis. Thank you so much for indulging me in this wonderful little story. And thank you, Laura, for suffering and all those horrible looks you just gave me.
No, it's equal parts you and Bleak that are on my shit list right now because I know who you're talking about.
Blake's like, what did I do?
I didn't do nothing.